Welcome to the Put Yourself Together mental health conversation. The guys are coming. The wolves are on their way. Okay, we still on time. We still early. We got a good 3 to 5 minutes. Y'all know Liberian people. So we getting it together. Who may this be? Who is this? Hello.
Put yourself
Together,
together.
yeah, nah. You see my flag? Yeah. Hold on. Let
I
me
see it,
adjust
I
it.
see it, I see it, I
Yeah,
see
let
it, I
me
see
adjust
it.
it.
I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, I
What's
see it, I see
going
it.
on, brother?
Not much, man, not much. About to head to the studio and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, can we get an exclusive? But maybe later. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. What L.I.B? What L.I.B?
Hold on, let me add, bro.
We locking them in. We here?
Yeah, we here, we here,
We
we here,
live?
we here,
Okay.
we
Let's
here.
get it. Yeah. What's up? Everybody in the comments, y'all gotta juice it up. Let's give a round of applause for Phil Caesar
Yada,
and the
yada, yada,
L.I.B.
yada,
foreman
yada,
here,
yada,
okay?
yada, 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 yada.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
y'all. Thank y'all for joining us tonight for real, for this conversation. First and foremost, I want to give y'all kudos because y'all been, I'm talking about at it. Every video, every post is something new. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the merchandise, but obviously we're gonna get into all of that right now that we got our people in here. Let's start from
Mm-hmm.
the root. Let's start from the bottom of it all. Where is Phil Caesar from? Where is L.I.B. from? Like, who are the people
Uh,
behind the artists?
First and foremost, man, Burna Boy from Bonaville Estate, Morville, Liberia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beeville City.
Yeah.
Before we got to America, before we got to America, Philadelphia, PA. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? It all started there. You get what I'm saying? And I still
Mm,
tap in. I still tap in back home. On my real
yeah.
born there. Yeah.
They
So,
know you. They tapping, they
oh
calling for that
yeah,
money
yeah, yeah,
gram.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I gotta make it known. I gotta make it known. That's
For
yeah,
sure. Look, we
yeah.
got
But
Philly in the building too, for sure. I know Philly Liberians got to be heavy in here and represent. Y'all better
you
be up
know,
here. I see Bville. Okay,
you know, you know,
yes.
you know, you
So
know.
you
Yeah,
came, you came to the States. You came to Philly. How did that navigate into you? Not only being an artist, but like, how did that being in Philly in particular shape who you were?
I'm happy we get to Philly. You get, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Philly. Listen. Philly Liberians we different. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
We're genuine in our own way. As far as like the way we miss the color with the series. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Our talk, our lingo, our swag, the way we carry things, it's just different. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like Philly we got the sauce from Liberia, but Philly really enhanced everything. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
high school, graduation, the college, everything. But yeah, like shout out Southwest PA. You know what I mean? Shout out Darby, all the county border. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So you a Philly ball now on top of being a Bonner ball. You doubled up, you layered up. How did you navigate that into get into music, especially us being Liberian? Our parents don't want us to do none of that stuff. They want us to be doctor, lawyer, this and that. So how did you navigate that and start doing music and say I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna stand by it?
it's pretty interesting because I always been around music. Like my mom, she used to have. I post my mom all the time in my
That's what's
stories.
up.
Like yeah, like my mom, her routine: go to the gym, Pilates in the morning. Then
All
she go to the
right.
then she go to the pool. She dancing. Last night I caught her dancing off the balcony. So my mom is very like yeah, my mom is a
Yeah.
free spirited person. You know what I mean? She always play like the African legends, Zenzo, Lucky Doobie, those guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just being around that, sometimes we don't understand like our upbringing shaped us to be who we are today. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
For
Like what
sure.
you grew up around and what you saw as a kid, it shaped you to be who you are today. So like just being around that, being around listening to like musicians that always have a message in their music and
Yeah.
being purposeful about it too. So yeah, like then my uncle listened to Pac and then 50 Cent came, then Get
Oh,
Rich
you
Die
just
Try.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was the time, man.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So when we came to the US, like high school, everybody rapping, freestyling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to find like the courage to do it. I actually remember my homie he sent me the video. I'm gonna post it one of these days. Whereas
Okay.
though like the first time I actually broke out to say like I'm a rapper who was on the block. Zoom 6, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Was there like was on the block, and everybody's just rapping. So like, I just started rapping too, and freestyling, and that's how actually me and Frank link up after that. Like,
Oh, for
yeah,
real? Just both of y'all
yeah,
was
yeah.
freestyling. Oh, so
It
that's
was
how y'all
freestyling, yeah, we were
y'all never
freestyling
met
with
before
other
then?
people. No, because
Uh,
foreign was back and forth. Foreign would go to Carolina, he would come
okay.
back. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like we had like mutual friends and stuff like that. But as far as like after high school,
Hmm.
um, from freestyling, like just let's go to the studio and stuff like that, and yeah,
Yeah, and keeping that rapport. That's what's up,
yeah,
especially being
yeah,
Liberian boys. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but Foreign was also born in Liberia and came to the States too,
yeah. But
right? And so,
foreign came earlier. Foreign
okay,
came when he was like much so much younger and
like
stuff
a
like that.
much of a baby. Okay, so
Yeah,
when y'all
yeah.
first linked up, how have y'all maintained y'all friendship and y'all creativity together in this, especially in the music business, and especially being in an environment people can kind of put y'all to get against each other because y'all both rappers. So how do y'all
Yeah.
maintain y'all friendship?
I think mutual respect and just being competitive. As far
Mm,
as you gotta understand, me and Foreign, like we come from a real place. You get what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like the first actually group we was in is called Iron Fist. It was like so many niggas in there. Everybody want to be a rapper. You get what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah,
wants a rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so like, as far as like us being an artist and me being around it too and everything. So like, with me and him,
hmm,
it's like, all right, bro, I know what bro capable of. And bro know every time we get on some, you get what I'm saying? It's times that we'll do freestyle, like I would drop a freestyle to a beat, he would do the same thing and it just go. And we have to earn. You mean we like
yeah,
we came up in the Bucky Raw, D Boy, and M Dot era. Like
yeah,
nobody is shout out Bucky. Nobody is taking them niggas like audience. Like you have to earn it. You
yeah,
get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I
yeah,
had to earn. Like I remember dropping freestyles back to back where I went from 5 comments to 10 comments to 20 to 30. Like everything is earned. So like
yeah,
just that mutual respect as an artist and just seeing us being able to go again, not just as friends, but as an artist from an artist perspective, it's like, okay, I know this guy is gonna, when he get on, he get on. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? No
yeah,
Diddy.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah, no deal,
no,
cause
no Diddy.
no deal.
Yeah,
That's amazing to hear for real, Phil, because I mean, even in the music industry, not just Liberians, you get to a certain point and stuff can get tougher, but y'all been carrying it through, and even through 2020. So that's when I started getting on to y'all music, doing the whole
okay.
Clubhouse days. When I got on Clubhouse, you get connected with other Liberians in the media industry, and then they started, sharing y'all music and playing y'all stuff. So it was like, oh, okay, like that's when I first started to realize, like, nah, Liberians, like, we got a different sound too. Like, we bringing out a different type of vibe and flavor.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how did you go? I wouldn't say against the grain, but how did y'all really like earn it? Like, what was the steps and things that y'all did to put in that work to be to where y'all at now?
I'm glad you said 2020, right? So when
Yeah.
COVID happened, right? We we like we just all it just so happened we all like move in the same space. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all we do is just lay records. Like
Mm.
all we did was just lay records, and it was so beautiful, it's so genuine in a way, and also challenging because that shit trash. It's trash, bro. Niggas gonna tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. No holding your head. Like, this is not
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? If it's trash, it's trash. Like niggas gonna tell you, it's no sugarcoating around us.
Yeah.
With as far as like the music thing. So with me too, it put me outside of my comfort zone because I was laying records like pop records. I was laying like
Mm-hmm.
house music. I was laying Afrobeat records, and I like but that kind of like made me more comfortable to like just not tour, but experiment and explore different genres as far
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
music. And also I knew that I didn't just want to be one-sided with the music. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, like, so don't be surprised when you hear like a pop EP come out when you are like,
He diverse, y'all. He not
yeah,
staying in the box. Yeah, I love
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't be surprised at all, because yeah, don't be surprised at all. So
That's what's
like,
up.
yeah, 2020, like after 2020, just having the mentality to go again, man. Like,
Yeah.
mental. This thing is mental. it's real.
Let's get into that. Yeah, let's get into the mental component. Like lean into that. What do you mean by mental? Like the time capacity, the communication, the creativity. Like what's the hardest part?
The I mean, making music is a process. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
everything starts here anyway. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? Like everything
Mm-hmm.
starts here. So if you're not straight here, it's harder. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's harder. Like for you to find that motivation, for you to find that courage, and to go again. There are times where like you feel unmotivated. At times where you're not in the best place in life, and it's
Yeah.
real. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like one of those times, that's when like we dropped one of our biggest record out. You know what I mean? When phone
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
out, like yeah, but it was actually we had to put ourselves together. Was in that transition. So just imagine going from being around each other every day
Yeah.
to everybody going to different cities to
Growing the
like try
fuck
to
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, going to different cities, like to figure out life, or get on, yeah, get back, get on track. So it's
Yeah.
it's real, it's real.
I love that. Foreign, you came in at the right time. Okay, you came at the
Yeah,
perfect time.
my
We
bad, y'all. I was with my son. He wanted Chick-fil-A and boo-boo sauce, man.
listen, father first, because I'm gonna tell you, my picking everybody here on time, but you, but no, father first.
No,
I see
that's
all the
my bad,
stars in the
y'all. That's
sky.
my bad.
I see all
That's
the
my
twinkle
bad.
twinkle. So
Oh, you
you
know
feel me?
what?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it. We see it.
We see
And
it, we
that,
see
we
it.
see it. But Phil came in. Phil gave me a great segue into you coming in foreign because when Phil joined in, I was asking him about the earlier roots, and he talked about how y'all connected through freestyling. Then I was telling him how I got to know a lot about y'all music through just 2020 Clubhouse. So let me start
type
with there
shit.
with you, right? As a freestyler, because I did see you. Both of y'all was doing the freestyles on the Instagram. Like every day. Where does that energy come from, and where did you get your musical influence from?
Man, first of all, thank y'all for having us. Brody, what's up, man? My
What's
bad
up?
for being late and all that.
Nah,
Oh,
you
you
good,
You know
bro,
what
good.
I
You
you
mean?
good, you good.
good.
But nah, what's your name? The music shit, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know, man. I curse a little bit, so I don't know. I mean, I'll
We
try
this
to
is a we
control my
already
little
say it's
one,
a
two,
safe
one, two.
space, but
The
keep
others
using
in
Yeah.
that
our
later.
safe space, bro. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Now the music shit, it like is it our environment? It's Philly, so we rapping. We come from the headshot era where everybody outside doing they rapping shit. So like everybody around you either done started rapping or they rap before.
yeah,
So with us, we wasn't doing it in high school. Like we wasn't like no talent show ass nigga. We was too cool for school, keep it a bean, and then we got into life a little bit and we just started expressing ourselves through music. We just
mm,
started expressing ourselves. First, it was a hobby. It was for fun. We were just, We were just, if a bunch of men that around would be fun to just, pop your shit. And then it became like, all right, let's, try to take it seriously where it'll go. And being Liberian, especially coming from Philly, we got a big history here, but we
yeah,
really haven't made no real stamp as far as music and lifestyle and people's talking about it. So we like, it's easier to do everything else. We could rap, we could do the regular, serious shit, but the color shit feel like it calling for us a little bit, like it's a lane. And
yeah,
seeing it how
yeah.
it's been, like soon as we attacked it, we stood out from everybody else. So we seen like, all right, bro, like I think our people really need us more than this other part, and that's how we started committing to it and just doubling down on it. So
That's
yeah,
what's up. No, that's what's up. It's good to hear like the both angles from it from your perspective. And so
type
also too,
shit.
for when you came in, Phil was just talking about the mental capacity too about being an
Yeah.
artist, and then you spoke on you a father. So how do you balance? How do you just maintain that lifestyle of going after your dreams, but also have a family to take care
Nah, this shit is not easy. It's not for the
of?
weak. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
music for real. Like we hustlers. We come from hustling first. Like I done went broke for music more time and had to like rely on family a lot. Like
yeah,
close family
yeah,
to like and especially if they believe in what you do, they'll back your play. And that's what has been going on. But it takes a toll because it's like we ain't never really had no coach or big homie or mentors like in the American
yeah,
community. Mind you, we're from Philly, so McMill had a Oskino to back this person here, like they already had people that was already on. You understand? Like in our
Yeah.
division, we don't have nobody to say like, oh, that person up there, I can actually reach up to him. But I'll tell you this, right? And that's the good and the bad part about being Liberian, because now that's the bad part, but the good part, we got people in high places too that when they see you and they identify with, like, it's people just like us that's growing up here. They probably grew up in Atlanta. They probably grew up in Detroit.
Yep.
They probably grew
Yep.
up in, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But Philly is the mecca expresses this Liberianness. You know what I mean? So when they see men like us popping it, they're like, oh shit, we're not the only ones. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
got
No,
like yeah,
seriously.
like I got people in hot like people in the NFL, people who big
Yeah.
manager like in the bank, like they would step out like, oh, like yo, it's people just like us. So it's like a beaker. I feel like we that beaker now for diasporans that, you know, want to tap into people that who still into their culture, but not too, how can I say it? That makes sense. That got, you know what I mean? That makes sense. I don't want to offend nobody, but you know what I mean? I
Right,
say, I feel
right.
like
Let's
we
keep
make
it
sense.
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's keep it
yeah,
safe.
yeah. It
No,
makes sense.
no, that's real. Going back to 2020 Clubhouse, that's where like I said, I connected with so many Liberians because I'm like, oh, not to be ignorant, say I don't think we was in different spaces, but like we're not as loud, so to speak,
Yeah.
as like Nigerians. You know, Nigerians in the room
Right,
because
right,
you gonna hear that, right? For us, it's like, oh, I didn't
right,
know that so and so was this actress or this and this person's, whatever, whatever. And so through
right.
Clubhouse is where it was like, nah, we out here, we just kind of like in the
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so going kind of circling it back together holistically with 2020, that was the time that everybody was trying to put themselves together because they're in the
Facts.
house, the kids, the husband, the girlfriend,
Yeah,
everybody had,
yeah.
what am I going to do? Right. And so we wound it up in music and
Facts,
stuff
facts,
like
cool
that.
girl.
Okay. So let's fast forward to put yourself together. That's the one that was, rocking everybody. It's still rocking everybody. So how did that album, excuse me, we go to the album. How did that project come together between you two? Either one of y'all can chime in.
Like,
Go ahead,
that's a
bro. Go ahead.
famous saying from, and from where we
Yeah.
from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, put yourself together, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you want to
Yeah,
correct somebody,
it
yo,
can
put
either be motivating
yeah,
or
you gotta be
insulting.
motivated
Yeah.
or insulting.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me.
So
True
like,
Liberian talk. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. So like, at the time I came off, making some bad investments and as far as like, as far as income wise and stuff like that, I needed to put myself together. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
how you messed up this amount of money in this amount of time. You get what I'm saying? And I caught myself like just being unmotivated. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
But the
Mm.
music, yeah, it's mental, man. Like the
It's
music,
real.
yeah, the music saved me in a sense because like that's
For
all I
real.
really had left. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
whatever I had,
Yeah.
whatever amount that was left for me, but what the only thing nobody can take away from me is the music. So, I found myself trying to write music that day, and it's like, I mean, what else to talk about but putting yourself together? You get what I'm
Real
saying?
talk. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
and
nothing else to be thinking about but getting that shit together. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we laid it down and I sent it to bro. I mean, it was just perfect because we all was going through it. You get what I'm saying? We all
Mhm.
needed to do that. It was a transition phase for us. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the rest is history, man. And we still in that phase as far as like that's something that's never gonna go away because like sometimes like we go through things mentally, we go through things like emotionally, and sometimes like we have to like put ourselves together to try
Yep.
again, to go again. You get
Yep.
what I'm saying? I'll
For
turn it
sure.
over to bro. Yeah.
Nah, what's the need to piggyback off of what bro said is like, all right, for example, right? He's Banaba, I'm highest son,
Yeah.
but we really, I'm Bana, he's highest son too. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
said what birds of a feather. You know
A
what I mean?
flock.
So
Yeah.
everything he might be going to, I can relate, and vice versa. So there's mantras we use, like I mean, when we get it up ourselves, like yo, put a set together. Like you always gotta keep. It's like a never ending thing. Like you always gonna have to keep improving. You know what I mean,
Mhm.
so it's a self mantra. Like you wake up, like yo, put a set together, put a set together. So everything we feel, we have to put it in music because we feel like people like us gonna feel it too. So if
Yeah.
you see us like
Yeah.
we having fun with it, we rapping, and that's because like that's something like we really feel and we telling ourselves. So we're like, all right, but we put it on record, somebody else gonna feel it, and hopefully like, and this music stuff is like, it's spiritual, is a,
Mhm.
how can I
Yeah.
say, yeah, it's more so it's therapy in a sense. So if we
Yeah.
healing from it, we know for a
Yeah.
fact somebody out there is gonna get some type of motivation from it, and that's what it really is, like just to motivate our people and motivate our own, just
Yeah.
to, yeah. So,
No, I love that. I'm glad that you said that it is like therapy because a lot of us have different vices that may not be safest for our therapy,
Yeah,
but there's things like this, like
right,
creativity that you said for, and also that you said Phil that saved your life. Like y'all been seeing my work, here and there. Like this is where I can zone out and be me, and nobody can tell me nothing about it. Like you can't,
right.
tell me
yeah,
how to express myself. It's
yeah.
me. So I definitely align with that. And so something you said for that I really want to tap back into, going back to it's like therapy for you for other people that around your circle who not in music. How do y'all talk to them, or how do y'all motivate them, or do they really tap in with your music too to kind of like get that therapy? How do y'all motivate y'all people outside of
Uh,
music?
all right, for me, it's like I gotta live it. So whereas
Hmm.
though, physically putting yourself together, which is working out, staying fit. So I'm saying, like, if I'm popping, if I'm preaching it to you, I gotta live it too. So I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah,
so it's really in there. If it's about getting money, just grinding, just getting to it. I put words on records, but even having a conversation with me, I know me personally having a conversation with me always, lift somebody up and vice versa. Like, the same way how I'm poured into, I pour
yeah,
into anybody else. And that's why I kind of like, limit who comes around you too, because people are, how you call it, energy still is in a sense. So I'm
yeah.
saying,
Energy
so if you
vampires.
don't,
Yeah.
yeah, like if you don't have and you gotta monitor that too, because if you don't have a full cup, it's hard to pour into somebody else. And like us, like passionate people, you move with jewels, like the jewels just dripping off you. Like somebody can come around you, you'll have a little conversation, they can get something from there. But you gotta monitor that too, because you can't pour more into somebody than you leave with nothing. But
Mhm.
as far as
Mhm.
motivation, I feel like just being around, being around me and vice versa, I feel like it's motivation enough, man. I feel like I'm always on it. My life is a mission. I don't take random trips to just go hang out. Like everything is gotta surround about what I do. Like sometimes people ask me like, yo, like do you do anything outside of, like, what's your hobbies? And
Right.
it's shame for me to say it, but I really, like, this is what I love to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't really never me. Like I wasn't in like I said again, we wasn't in those like talent shows or trying to be. You know what I mean? But when you find,
Cool guys. Yeah.
when you find something that's for you, it just, you know what I mean, like it's by God. It's by God. We didn't wake up saying, "Oh, wanted to do music." It's really spiritual. So I take it there because I watch like other people that don't have like a foundation, and I
Yeah.
watch how easy it for them to, like. You know what I mean, we all done did it. You know what I mean, I sit here like I thank God every day that we're actually here to like speak to y'all, because the life that we come from is not like the same life as everybody else. Like we don't,
Yeah.
and as Liberians, we gotta understand our culture. Our culture is not is definitely blended in with American culture a lot more than anybody else's. So I'm saying that's how it's
Yeah.
easier for
Yeah.
us to adapt,
Yeah.
and for me, I mean, that's where my name, like the foreign, like when my people in there, I'm not all the way. I'm the Americanized person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
With an American, I'm still the African nigga because I let them know who I am. So you know what I mean? I just felt as though I was on an island myself. So you know what I mean? That's where
Yeah.
the name come from. You feel me? So balancing those two and trying to, navigate through them two worlds is what made us us. You know what I mean? What everything we wasn't, what made us what we is. So we just trying to, like, you know what I mean, motivate our people and just motivate young kids just like us coming up that ain't really had no guidance, and maybe they can find themselves early. I wish I would have started rapping in high school. I ain't trying to say
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah. Yeah.
corny, like,
Nah,
man.
but
So
yeah. Phil, I got a question for you to piggyback off of LIB that I want you to answer. So Mona, our president, said something because we was having a conversation like this in our
shout out,
chat
Mo.
of a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Shout
Shout out
out, man.
Mona. We was having LIB network a real conversation about one of our members lives in Liberia, and they asked us for those who was born out here, what is it like? Like, what is the good or bad experience? And Mona said something perfect. She said Liberia is at home, but America's outside. And so for somebody like myself, who I was born here, but obviously everybody else, me and my cousin was born here, but it's just like you said,
That's
foreign.
love.
You go to school, you the African kid, you cool, but you the African kid, you go home, but it's
Yeah,
like you Americanized, and it's like, okay, so what am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do I fit
exactly.
in? And then when they have these diaspora wars, I really be like, yeah, I'm good. So my
Type
question
shit.
for you, Phil, how do you ride that wave, right? Especially at times where y'all from Philly, like, yeah, it's Liberian center, but it's also a black city. So how were you able to navigate that duality of being the African kid, but also the Americanized one in your family?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like we had to fight it out with them niggas in high school. I'm being honest. I'm
No,
being
for
honest.
real. Yeah,
I'm
African
I'm
booty
I'm
scratcher, everything.
like
Like,
I'm
yeah,
nah. Listen though.
yeah.
We wasn't going for none of
Hey,
that.
Ken, what's up, man?
Yeah, we wasn't going for
Y'all
none of
shut it
that.
down. Y'all shut it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's people that I know, like African men, and now they say they're Liberian, but in high school they were Jamaican. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, no, listen. Call them
Hey, that's
puff
facts,
puff.
though.
Yeah, so you know
Yeah,
I don't forget. I remember, but as far as like I said, I can't live on. You get what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, yeah,
just like it had to be earned. You know what I mean? And the thing about the Liberian community in Philly, man, it's really a community. You
yeah,
get what I'm saying? It was always us against them until like the respect was earned. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? So like I mean now it's like even at the end of high school, like like everybody know what's up. Like we friends. You know what I mean? It's no like, because you know what's up.
What you
You
know for real? You gotta stand 10 toes
yeah,
on who you are. Yeah.
yeah, know what's up. But and we are prideful people. Liberians are very prideful people. We take pride in what we do. You get
Mhm.
what I'm
Facts.
saying? That's why,
Mhm.
like, when I see
So I asked what
people in
tribe.
that,
Yeah, we gonna get to the questions in a little bit because they coming in.
yeah,
So yeah, no,
yeah,
go ahead, and finish filling. I'm gonna jump in those questions.
yeah. When
Yada.
I,
Yeah,
when I see like people portraying something they're not,
yeah.
especially I know you Liberian, I like it kind of disgusts me because it's like you gotta understand if you know your history, you'll be proud too.
No, for real.
Right.
No, for real. I
You
tell
get what
people
I'm
all the
saying?
time. Well, people tell me all the time. It's two things you're gonna know about me. I'm from Jersey and I'm Liberian. If you don't know nothing else, because being Liberian from Jersey gonna tell you everything you need to know. Don't step
Facts.
and keep it respectful. You feel me? And we
Yeah.
keep it
Shout out
fly.
Jerry.
Okay. No, shout out
Shout out
Trent.
Jersey.
That was the
Yeah,
other little
Shout out
Liberia.
Trent.
Trent, shout out
shout out
Shout out
Trent.
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 Yeah,
Yeah,
trust
for
me,
Yeah.
I'll
sure.
say no more than that. Shout out
I'm
Trent.
I
from
was
the
like, oh,
town.
shout
Yeah.
Yeah,
out
Mercer
Shout
Trent
out to the
type
town.
shit.
County. Young
Yeah.
baby.
But nah,
Yeah.
nah, type shit.
For
To
real.
go off of what bro, to go off of what bro was saying, man, it's how do you call it, man? Is a never ending thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because our city teaches to like never get comfortable, never settle, and our generation got his own African booty scratcher story. And I
For
peeped that
real.
because I had conversation with my nieces. I had conversation with I'm like, damn, that shit's still going on. I say, yeah, it's simmered down, but some people are still living in ignorance. And I watched like when I was younger, you mean, we have resentment, and as you grow older, you realize, like, damn, I go outside, I'm a nigga just like you. So I'm saying, so
Literally. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, it ain't no real difference or whatnot, and you notice, like, its history is being taught from generations down, and that's why, like, them kids were so ignorant at that time with the booty scratches and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
into it, we butted heads, but you notice later, like, man, it's not really y'all, bro. Y'all in the system just like us. You feel me?
We got the same
But
oppressor. We still
yeah,
with
we
it.
got the same.
Yeah.
We got the same oppressors. And me, I came when I was 6. Like that's um, 98. My big brothers used to fight for me. We used to go to the public
Mm.
pools. Yeah, me, shitty jaw, little kid. That's me. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. They teased me, and my big brother gonna have to. So we literally like fresh off the boat had to fight like Southwest. Like mind you, we in Delaware County. So that's
Yeah.
like 5 minutes away from Southwest. Like you walk right down the street. And we used to go to the pools, play basketball. So we got like drenched in the culture like that. And they
Yeah.
identify you. They know when you're different. They know when you're talking different. They know when you're dressing different.
Yeah.
And we 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 understood later like that's just how it's bad, but that's how you make friends. Like every friend
Not for
I
real.
done made, every friend like y'all probably see me with today. I say probably apart from Phil. You know what I mean? We had frictions before we became, you know what I mean? Like, cool.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's just how we grown to do, man. But that's the culture. It just teach you never settle, never. I mean, even as Liberians, we did our 1-2 and we gained our respect. But now it's like, what's next? What's
Yeah.
next after this?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's what we on, to put a real stamp on his Liberianness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Then let's talk about before we answer that segue. I'm gonna keep that pin. Let's rep what tribe y'all from, because the people in the chat want to know.
Oh nah, I'm a straight crime grand jitter kid, man. You feel me? Both my papa from Zwedru, my mama from Zoju. You feel me? So I'm that, yeah.
Listen,
Still.
when you get B Jew 50 Floyd eating Tawagi, I always shout out the Loma people there because that's my mom tribe. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm a
Yeah.
Congo boy. Yeah, me, eh? Like I'm a
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm a Congo boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, me, eh?
my mom Pele, but she a Congo woman too a little bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
grandma in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
So
yeah. You
all
know what I
the
mean?
tribes,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Big
Yeah.
yeah.
crowd energy type shit.
You
Yeah.
feel me? The
Yeah,
true
me,
gang in
eh?
Yeah.
building, crying and building, yeah. Y'all wave y'all flags for y'all
Hey,
people for
all my
Like,
Loma
real.
Junior, all my
hold
Loma
up.
Junior, yeah, yeah, all my Loma Junior, miss, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
All
put a big
together
emotion in
we
there.
third round baby full L. All
Yeah,
together,
me,
yeah, me,
eh?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
nah.
all third
No, I
round baby.
love this. I love this. Speaking of the third world babies, right? Now let's get into
Yeah,
the
nah.
present time, like y'all said. Here we are. The last time I saw y'all moving and grooving a certain way was like a couple years ago. And then, now y'all here again in a different type of resurgence. So let's talk about, not, I wouldn't even call it a rebrand, but let's talk about like the rise of the Phoenix. Like
Mm.
where's the energy coming from? Now we got the, Flamingo. We're gonna get into that too with the Waterside collaboration. So let's talk about how we got here to the Nunu Pink and all that type of teen. So let's
Ah,
talk it. What's it
shit.
being serious?
Type shit.
Hey yo, it's the people, man. It's the people that really the people like and shout out to y'all for real. Like you
Nah,
get
for
what I'm
real.
saying? Like
Yeah,
yo, like this thing, like I don't even play about this music shit for real, cause
yeah,
this is real. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I had people come tell me like a friend of mine, she like, yo, your music saved my life because her mama passed and you get
Wow.
what I'm saying? Like that's real.
Yeah,
That means it's
yeah.
people like you meet and like when people singing what you said, when you get an idea and you turn it into like a art and people are willing to rap it and people are willing to like sing it word for word and pay that money to come to
Not for
shows and
real.
that's
Yeah,
real. Like
yeah.
it's not something to play about. So as far as
I love that.
the rise of the Phoenix, man, me and bro, we had to put this shit on wax. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't never had like one tape together before. Like we had songs, but it's like, yo,
Yeah, yeah,
the people like, you know what I mean? And
Why
this
don't we?
shit,
Yeah.
yeah, this shit for the wolves too. This shit for our
yeah.
brother there. You know what I mean? Our brother there that always supported us too, man. So like it's
Nah,
just
for real.
like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Put yourself together, no better fitting, man.
No,
Phil
for
Sizzle,
real.
L.I.B.
It's
Fun.
This is perfect, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. And like we all just talked about, like Liberians are starting to pop up in a certain way. Like I don't know. I just feel like we're in a
Oh
shifting in
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
way. You know
yeah.
what
Is
I'm
it?
It's a
saying?
shift.
Is it? Is a
Yeah.
renaissance. Is a
No,
renaissance. That's
seriously,
it.
and
I mean,
for real.
and I like to feel like me and bro like really head of this. You feel me? Not no cocky shit. You mean? But I really for the history that we both have
Mhm.
and that we've been putting in our craft and even the hiatus. If like it go back to spiritual because and you mean
Yeah.
mental health. I wake up every day ready to quit. I'll be honest with you because you got to understand, like, I didn't grow up, like, wanting to rap. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always questioning, like, yo, bro, is this really, like, and people always coming up to us, like, damn, like, y'all got everything together. Like, y'all got the visuals, y'all got the talent, y'all
Yeah.
got this going on. Like, what's the hold up? And it's like, like, the hold up is really trying to balance personal life and music life and it's always like me personally like whenever I'm ready to like say fuck it, that's when God showed me like yo keep going. So I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Yeah.
it really takes a toll because you're like yo I could really be like without this I could really be good you know like why am I keep pursuing it but it just
It's
this
because it's
calling
calling
to,
you.
yeah
Yeah.
is this calling to feel like yo mind you now this you really start putting nothing out. So the people that is really who's keeping you going. It's people hitting you up, yo, what's up with this type of music?
For the next one.
Yo, this what this did to me. Yo, like when y'all putting this out, yo, y'all singing too
Not for
much, yo, what
real.
that trap bullshit and we need a
Yeah,
motivation.
man.
Yo, this
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, even to the time we wasn't dropping music, we were getting shows and this and the third. We like, yo, bro, like, damn, we really got something. Like, if we really like let this go, we can't blame nobody for ourselves. And all the
Yeah.
trials and
Yeah.
tribulations, the L's, the everything now is like, let's 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 see what we learn. Like all this school we've been going through, let's see what we
Yeah.
learn and see how we gonna put it all together. And by
Yeah.
God's grace, by the Most High, He's been like showing us like, yo, y'all really picked up on a lot because everything we're doing is really everything we done did before. We're just
Yeah.
putting it all
Enhancing it.
together right now. I
Yeah.
mean, enhancing it. It's amplified. So
No, we
Thank you,
feel it.
time.
We feel the energy. No, we feel the energy for sure. Like the interviews I'm seeing y'all on, not just the reposting, but like the way y'all posting. Like there's strategy behind it. We definitely feel the intention. Like I know I'm speaking for everybody else, but I see the repost. I see the commentary in there, right? Like I've been following y'all for a long time, so it's like nah. Like
Nah,
I'm
thank
glad to see y'all back and y'all moving, and I'm also glad to see y'all doing this together because even though we see collaboration albums in the mainstream media, we don't see it too much in Liberian culture, especially the
right.
fact that y'all meshed in with a fashion, fashion house. So let's talk about the collab with Waterside and the Wolf. You feel me? How did that even come together?
Oh man, it's. I'll take this one. It's chemistry. It's all right. Again, going back to how we was always fly guys. So I'm saying,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
come from we come from a city where it's like sometimes you gotta be comfortable rocking Nike Tech all day because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
You gotta
You
be
got
ready.
yeah, you gotta be ready.
Yeah,
You know? But now I feel like we more mature. Like we don't. You know what I mean, and this gives us a chance. Like as far as marketing for people to get a chance of our taste and style. Like we're not fashionista, but we have opinions when it comes to style and how it looks on us. So I'm saying, so
Hmm.
every like from the designer to the shirts to the fabric, we had inputs in that, and it just so happened with Ant. Shout out Ant, man.
shout out
It was a
Waterside.
mutual.
Shout
Yeah, shout out
out.
Waterside Ant. Yeah, that's the guy brand. I mean, but shout out Waterside, and just by us meeting, by having the same kind of taste, having the same kind of taste and mutual interest in art, like that's was building slowly. It's not something like, yo, let's just build. You know what I mean, it's
Out
just
of nowhere,
relationship that was
yeah.
building slowly. Yeah, that just made sense at the right time. Like, yo, let's just do this. And this regular stuff that we wear, we done wore box T-shirts, crops, and
Right,
different
right.
fashion. It just putting ourselves in it now, just wearing our own thing, and then showing Liberian artists too. Like, yo, you know, in the state, in the age we're in, we can go down to the numbers and how much they paying people for streaming and this, that, and the third. This is for the fans, but this is how
Hmm.
you can show to incorporate your business too and try to, earn something off of it. And if the people that
Hmm.
really like you, it's direct to consumer. They could invest in you in a sense. So, just trying to create a system where we understand in a diaspora way how the music business should be conducted. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what bro said, man, like, collaboration with Waterside, it really been good, man. It been actually a great experience too, and it's a lot more to come. Shout out to
Good.
shout out to Ant, because it's like,
uh,
it's what a collab is. You get to learn from other people's perspective. They get to learn from your perspective, and
Hmm.
build a better product. You get what I'm saying? And just having us show that to to Liberians, not just Liberians, but people within the diaspora,
wait, I ain't,
to understand that it's power in collaboration, it's power in numbers, man.
For
And
sure. For sure.
also like bridge the gap. You know what I mean? Like we not just
like,
bringing music, man. We bringing the music, the fashion, everything. Like we're selling everything. You know what I mean? So that's just what this is, to be honest. And alignment with N been great with him. And so you guys just keep a lookout, man. More to come with
No,
Waterside
yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
waiting to purchase my flamingo shirt. I already got a
No, I
outfitted
already know. I
print.
already know. I
You know,
already know.
yeah,
I already know.
we talk
that's
on the
what's
I
side,
already
so I'm
up.
know.
not gonna
I
say
already know.
too
Yeah,
much.
I already know. I
Yeah,
That's
already know.
good.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
not gonna say too
Good.
much, but no, Kruger
Not,
asked a question that I wanted to also ask y'all, which was perfect. Y'all talked earlier about, just keep try to, you gotta keep maintaining, keep pushing yourself. So how can the community help? Outside of what we're doing now, like as far as like resources, videographers, graphic designers, the social media, like what do
I
y'all need from the community to really, carry y'all on and maintain?
I would say, to be honest,
that's a great
man,
question.
shout out to the community. For real. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? First and foremost, like the love is real. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. You get what I'm saying? It's like any other community in a sense, right? It's
yeah,
it's all about like bridging the gap, and extending that olive branch, or whatever the case might be. Somebody like we right now, we're on a PR run. If
for
the
sure.
platform, you would like for us to, you would like for us to go on. Hey Phil, I got this platform, what's your name, this is the contact, hit them up. You get what I'm saying? Or here
Mm-hmm.
foreign, like, this is a podcast that I know this person, hit them up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's really like sometimes it's not even about
Like,
money, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of wealth in connections. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. Yeah.
And building relationships. You get what I'm
Facts.
saying? And we like open minded people, like we've been able to do that for so many people. Like even the fact that we are here right now is based on the relationship we built over the years. So we see the
Yeah.
value and the
Yep.
power in that. So as a community, and
Right.
it's not just for Phil Caesar LIB Forum. You know that the Liberian person are doing good, and you follow them
Share their
and you
name. Yeah.
share their name. You know what I mean?
Good
Yeah.
shit,
Share their
bro.
name.
Good shit.
That's just really what it is. You get what I'm saying? That's just really, let's be a community to each other, man. Every other nationality, every other demographic does it. Let's do
Yeah.
that for each other. It goes a long way.
No, I love that you said that because
The
all of what y'all speaking on, I'm sorry, Foreign. All of what y'all speaking on sounds like growth. But I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead, because you might say what I was trying to
no,
say.
no, no.
Um,
I just know you good.
yeah.
Just to piggyback off of what bro said, like definitely, man. It's not always about monetary stuff. It's really about all right. The goal here is to put LIB on the map. Like we really want
Facts.
our star to be shining up there too. So
Facts.
whatever
Yeah.
room you feel as though, like all right, this person might fit in there, or don't gatekeep. Like give them access to it, and you seen the person work. Then you know that all right, they might fit on this stage or they might fit on this platform, and you have a way. Try to get them in there. It shouldn't be no.
Yeah.
I mean that's really. I mean so. Appreciate y'all, and it been happening. We're not gonna say it haven't been happening. We've
No,
been
of course
seeing it.
we've
We've
been
been
seeing
happening.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, the liking, the sharing, the reposting, all that goes a long way because the people then who we trying to reach, they got to see that our people are engaged and empowered and mobilized
Exactly.
too. So, and that's been happening. So we appreciate y'all, yo. We appreciate y'all for real.
No, I love that. Love that. We appreciate y'all too for even coming back and pushing yourself to give the music and listening to us because I think I still y'all still got one more music video I've been waiting on. I gotta go look at my catalog, but I think y'all owe me a video. It was
We
bots.
we
we
all,
owe a couple of people.
Listen, I'm like, what y'all need an editor? Like, what we doing?
Yeah,
Call
we owe
me.
a couple
Like,
of motherfuckers. Hey yo,
right.
that's what this
we
tip
can't
is
escape
for,
that
man.
shit, boy.
Listen, man. That's what this tip is for. It's very giving the audience everything they owe for real.
Thank
You know what I
Yeah,
God.
mean?
yeah,
Yes.
It's
overdue,
Yeah.
overly, right?
it's overdue.
Overly, we
Yes.
owe
It's
y'all. So,
overdue. You know what I mean? We owe y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really what this tip is for.
But what people can say, we thank you in advance because yeah, I've been waiting for a couple of years, and I'm like, yeah, where my? But I've been there too, as some of y'all know,
she
if y'all
say,
don't know, a little bit, right? I done moved to LA from Chicago. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And did the whole nine. So when y'all talk about y'all's on a different platform, y'all talking about how Put Yourself came together. You were saying like the same thing here, where you had to take that time and like own up to yourself, like and face yourself and be like, you know what, you tripping. You did
Yeah.
this. You got to get yourself together and really put yourself together and get back out here and show
right,
yourself. A lot of it is about you and not the people. But when the people come in and say like, no, we vibing with y'all, we like what y'all got going on, it just boosts you up even more. And so even people right now in the comments, they're going up, they're encouraging y'all to keep it going because they're ready for y'all. As y'all can see through here, so our people are here for y'all.
We're ready for that too. Ready for that.
Okay. Okay. So before we even get to the end of this, is there anything y'all want to share with us that we should be looking out for? Any new tidbits? Like I know y'all have y'all listening party coming up, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. Like pretty much, you know what's funny, right? So we did an RSVP, right,
Hmm.
for only 30 people, right?
Yeah, it's blown up.
That joke was going like a day and a
it
half. I
surprised me,
called bro,
man. I'm not
yo,
gonna
I
lie.
called
I
bro,
even want to
cause
talk too
yo,
much, bro.
I called bro. I'm like, yo, bro, this scaring me. I don't think we got big enough space. Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm
then
talking about.
Nah,
Yeah. Hold
yeah,
on, y'all. Let's
then,
give them a
yo, shout
hand
out
clap.
everybody
No,
that been
so,
everybody in the
RSVPing.
chat,
Thank you.
give them a hand clap. I want to see the emojis. No, we're gonna pause it because that's work, y'all. Y'all been putting in
yeah,
work. Let's give them
yeah,
a hand
man,
clap. Let's give them a hand
yeah,
clap, y'all. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Nah,
while we getting these
them
hand claps, what
RSVP
is the
filled up
wolf?
fast, man.
Oh yeah. All right.
What's the wolf?
So the idea of a wolf, right? You
Yeah.
gotta understand, like, do you ever see a wolf in a what's the name, in a circus?
Not at all.
Okay. So we understand where we come from and the uniqueness of us. You know what I mean? Being
Mm,
Liberian first and foremost, and
yes.
understanding our history, understanding how great the greatness that's a part of us. You get what I'm saying? That
Yes.
you gotta
Yes.
know that even though we Civil War babies, but the greatness was before Civil War, and it's still part of us
Facts.
when you go back to our great grandparents, our grandparents, in that
Facts.
sense. and coming to Philly, and how unique our environment ship us to be. You get what I'm saying? So like just being a wolf is that we are not part of the circus. You know what I mean? And when you see a wolf that move in a pack, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My brother is as strong as me. You get what I'm saying? And we can defend it. We can defend our own. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we are very strategic in the things we do. We're very strategic in our thinking. So the idea of a wolf, man, that's really what it is. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
I'm gonna let bro add on to that too.
Yeah.
This and the third, yes, like bro said it. You mean is win or lose fight.
Yeah.
And we always strive on, and we brand ourselves on persevering. Like that's the city we come from, and that's the country, the lineage. Like everything that's in us is fight. I mean,
Mm.
overcome and persevere. See what I'm saying? Even our labels, New Day Sounds. About the new day, like you mean, we come from we Civil War torn. You mean,
Yeah.
we exilees, but you mean, it's always a new day to fight. So everything in our branding is really who we are and what we stands for. And it took a long time, and I audience to understand our perspective, because most don't. You mean, one thing like we either all acting Americanized or this and the third, and
Yeah,
we
no,
had
for
to understand
real.
like, yo,
Yeah.
every like our little space of carve, that's what made us who we are. I always give this example.
Yes.
Before the Caucasian Americans, it was European Americans. So I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and not European American, but European. I'm sorry,
No,
and
you
they
good, yeah.
sounded different. They sounded British. So I'm saying, but it, evolution it's called American English now. You understand?
Yeah.
So the way we talk may not be the same way as the person that coming right off the boat or that coming from back home. That's because like
Exactly.
We're out of
this
our
is an
own. Yeah.
experiment on. Yeah, this is an experiment, a scientific experiment. However you want to put it, going right. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
And yeah, that comes with our stitching. Like everything is persevering, overcoming. So when we tip it is put it together, overcome. You never. I mean, it's a never ending work on yourself. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what a
nah,
wolf
yeah,
means too.
nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, y'all are
yeah. I
doing
mean,
y'all thing, man. Y'all are
yeah.
Liberian black men doing y'all thing
Yeah.
beyond. So when is the album dropping? How can people, what do people need to be doing to make sure they stay in tune to be involved in it? We got
Hey,
any shows coming?
I'm glad you said it, right? Cause me
Uh,
and bro,
Yes.
like this project, man, is so much being revealed to us with this project,
yeah,
and we just like was listening to the project. We took a trip for to for another interview on the PR run. So listening to the project like 5 hours driving, we just like going over every details and stuff like that. And
yeah.
he's like, and we like, he like, yo, bro, we could actually do it this way. I'm like, yo, that don't sound bad. You get what I'm saying? So like, ideally, we want to give it to y'all. We want to give it to y'all the full team, but also
Mm-hmm.
there's also a gift in there where you people might just have the chance to experience it with us. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, look at y'all. They
Yeah,
got interactive with the music and the
yeah.
merchandise. They're not
You know what I
playing.
mean?
They're
Yeah.
not
So
playing.
I don't wanna
The
give
man
away
got the
too
tail
much.
far out, man. See,
Yeah,
look, he teasing us.
yeah.
Look at
I don't want to,
friskiness.
give away too much because we'll actually be, you know what I mean? This is like all
Yeah,
marketing. This is
yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
new we're trying. You know what I mean? But you
yeah.
guys are definitely getting this tape in the next
Okay,
weeks, man. Yeah, for
let's
sure.
let's get.